I'm going to tell you the truth about cleaning your house. Actually, I'm going to tell you two truths. Number one, however much time you dedicate to cleaning your house, that is how much time it is going to take. And number two, your house is going to get as messy as you let it. So how do you strike a balance between endless cleaning and letting your house get overrun with clutter and mess and all the things? The answer is simple. Create your own cleaning routine or schedule or system or whatever you want to call it. I know what you might be thinking. Can't I just use one of the 40 million cleaning routines that are available online? Well, technically, yes, you can, but here's why you might not want to. Number one is none of those routines are catered specifically to you. Your home, your time, your energy, and your cleaning preferences are all unique. Number two, once you have established your own cleaning routine, you can adapt it easily as your situation changes. And number three, it is easier to remember and to implement if you've created it yourself. Now, I am not in any way saying that those other routines that you can find online aren't amazing. I have tried several myself and they've been great, but I have found myself tweaking them to one degree or another to fit my specific needs. And now I've just found it easier to create my own routine from scratch. It is surprisingly simple to create your own cleaning routine, and I'm excited to show you today the exact steps that I use when I create mine. The first step is what I like to call task inventory, or cleaning inventory, I guess you could call it. And that is just taking a piece of paper or getting on the computer or even on your phone and making a list of everything in your house that needs cleaned. You can go room by room. Just think of everything that you can think of and put it down on your list. There are a lot of lists online that you can look at for inspiration if you would like, and to make sure that you're not forgetting anything. You can also add in other chores that aren't necessarily cleaning, like meal planning or meal prep or grocery shopping, that you might want to take into consideration when you're planning your week out. Step two is what I like to call task frequency. You're just going to take your list that you made in the previous step and look at each item and decide what you want to get done daily, weekly, monthly, or even yearly. I like to keep my list of daily tasks short so that it's easier to remember, and then I'm more likely to get it done every day. I think that it's an important habit to build, so we need to make it as simple as we can. I keep mine down to 5 because that's how I remember things. I high five everything. So my kids' morning list is also a high five, and I ask them if they've gotten their high five done. But I use that for a lot of things, especially cleaning. So I have my daily high five of cleaning tasks. And the things that I like to include in my high five are making my bed, making sure everything is tidied up, so everything is kind of put in the place where it needs to be. I like to make sure that my dishes get done every day, that my counters get wiped, and that I get a load of laundry done. And those are my 5 non-negotiables. You may have less or you may have more, and you could have different tasks on your daily list. The nice thing is this is something that is catered to you. The third step is what I like to call time inventory. And you're just going to look at your week and decide what hours during the week you can set aside to clean. So you can set aside time every single day of the week. You can set aside time just a few days or one day if necessary, but I do suggest spreading your time out so that you don't get burnt out, and I find that it makes it easier to keep on top of things. The fourth step is what I like to call time and task division. So you're going to take the hours that you've set aside to clean, and you're going to look at the tasks that you've created and kind of plug them into the hours where you feel like they fit the best. There are a couple of different ways that you can do this. You can think of one task that can carry through multiple rooms, like dusting or vacuuming or washing the windows, and assign that task to a specific day. Or you can assign different parts of your house to a different day and try to get as many tasks done in that specific area in the day. Or you can do a combination of the two. Any of these options work well, and remember that you can always change it in the future if you need to. The way that I have mine set up is that I have my daily 5 tasks that I try to get done every single day. And then I have specific days that are assigned for laundry. So like one day is set aside for mom and dad's laundry, one day is set aside for the kids, one day for the sheets, and then a couple days for towels. We go through a lot of towels. And then I have 3 levels in my house. And so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I have a level of each. And then I have a list of things I want to get done on each level when it's their day. And then if I have time left over and I've completed those tasks, I've got all of my other tasks on what I call a loop schedule. And so I'll just start at the top and get done what I can. And then the next time I have leftover time to work on the loop schedule of tasks, I pick up where I left off and keep going. And things tend to get done in a good amount of time when I do it that way. If you'd like to see a more in-depth video of how I've put my schedule together as an example, let me know and I can put that together for you. All right, and then step 5 is to set up your battle stations. So pick whatever cleaning supplies you like to use and just make sure that they are ready to go and easily accessible. And then when it comes time to clean that area, you can just get up and go. I have 3 flights of stairs. I don't have 3 flights of stairs. I have 2 flights of stairs. I have 3 floors. So I have 3 different sets of cleaning supplies, one for each floor. I find that it makes it a lot easier if I don't have to lug stuff up and down flights of stairs to get going on my cleaning. All right, I have 2 bonus tips, whatever you want to call them. The first one is to enlist help. So if you have family members, then discuss with them how they can be a part of the cleaning schedule and make your life easier. If you would like a video about how I get my kids to do their chores and divide everything up, let me know and I can put that together for you. And your bonus tip number 2 is to evaluate and readjust if you need to. So try out your routine for a while and come back to it and see if it's working for you. And if not, adjust it where you need to. Remember though that it takes a while to implement a new routine. You are basically building new habits and changing patterns, and it can take a while to implement. So if it doesn't work right away, it doesn't necessarily mean that something's wrong with the routine. It is okay to start small and really build up that consistency over time until it starts to work for you. So don't feel like you have to have a spotless home before you start your routine. You can start in a messy home and just get it clean a little bit every day and try not to burn yourself out by doing too much at once. And the last thing I want you to remember is sometimes even with the best intentions, your home can still get messy and chaotic. It just could happen. But if you're curious about ways to find peace even in a messy and chaotic home, watch this video.